Welcome to B1 Reading and Writing class. This is Unit 1, Animals, and we are doing Lesson 6. In this lesson, we'll discuss the usage of both and neither. We also talk about punctuation. Using both and neither. Both refers to two things or people. Both is always considered plural in a sentence. For example, both these students are brothers. Or, I can speak both English and Spanish. Neither, on the other hand, allows us to make a negative statement about two people rather, or things at the same time. Neither goes before singular countable nouns. We use neither of before pronouns and plural countable nouns. Using both and neither. We can use other phrases to compare two different things. If two things or people have the same characteristic, we use both and. Both the gray squirrel and the red carry the parapox virus. If they do not have a particular characteristic, we can use neither nor. Neither the gray squirrel nor the red are found in the north of Scotland. Now look at the table in exercise number 5 and read it carefully. See how the sentences are written. If we have yes in both the columns, we'll write an affirmative sentence. If we have no, we'll write a negative sentence. Let's get started. Number 1. Have long tails. Red squirrels? Yes. Gray squirrels? Yes. So, we'll write an affirmative sentence. Both the red and the gray squirrels have long tails. Number 2. Live on the Isle of Man. Red squirrels? No. Gray squirrels? No. So the sentence will be a negative one. Neither the red nor the gray squirrel live on the Isle of Man. Now I would advise you to pause the video for a while and write the remaining 3 sentences. When you are done, you can come back and check your answers. Okay, let's look at sentence number 3. Are meat eaters? Red squirrels? No. Gray squirrels? No. Meaning you have to write a negative sentence again. Neither red nor gray squirrels are meat eaters. What about number 4? Again, a negative sentence. Neither the gray nor the red squirrel is an endangered species. Sentence number 5. Red squirrels, yes. Gray squirrels, yes. Meaning you have to write a positive sentence or an affirmative sentence using both. Both species of squirrel live in forests, or both red and gray squirrels live in forests. Let's move on to the next slide. Punctuation. Punctuation is an extremely important part of writing. It makes the text clear and efficient. The marks such as full stop, comma, and brackets used in writing to separate sentences and their elements and to clarify meaning are known as punctuation marks. When we write, we need to use correct punctuation. We always start a new sentence with a capital letter and usually end it with a full stop. We use capital letter or letters for names of countries, cities, and people. We use commas when we write a list of adjectives or nouns. We also use a comma before whereas and after however. Now look at this exercise. Correct the punctuation of the sentences 1 to 5 below. I would like you to pause the video for a while again and read all the sentences first. Right. Now let's see how these sentences will be written with correct punctuation. Number 1. Look at this sentence. The first letter H is capital because this is the first letter of the sentence. And after however, you have a comma. Then you see the words like Asia, Taiwan, and Philippines are written with capital letters. Why? Because Asia is a continent and Taiwan and Philippines are the countries. You also notice that at the end of the sentence, there's a full stop. Number 2, again you see the first letter is capital. There is a comma after large. Slow moving has been hyphenated. This phrase has been hyphenated. Then there are commas to separate the phrases like wild fins, comma, a long tail, and huge mouth, full stop. Sentence number 3. Again, you can see T is capital, and the phrases like can swim with it, touch it, and even ride on its back fins have been punctuated. You can see the comma after it and a full stop at the end of the sentence. I'm leaving sentences 4 and 5 for practice for you. Rewrite these sentences with correct punctuation. Remember to follow the rules that we have just discussed. That is the end of this video. See you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.